Okay, so this is a Lucian game where you go 6, 5, and 6, and it's a 40-minute game. So hopefully we can keep this kind of quick. Okay, so you guys get belief. MF Zyra. They hit 2 first. They could really be pressuring you a lot harder. Well, they meaning Zyra, but they're not. Yeah, you guys don't have prio. Your jungler trolls you a little bit. So this is good. So you do wait in the bush. Okay. Oh. Alright, well, I think you should have died there, 100%. You should not live after that play. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, this is fine. This is fine. You don't need to heal there. You just back up. Yeah, she heal flashes. Honestly, even if you hit this flash auto here, she's not dead. Not even close, really. But after you landed your full combo up here, you should have just backed up. Because you weren't going to get anything else out of that. And here she roots you, she hits you with the Q. I don't know why she doesn't just flash ignite you here and kill you, because you're dead. You should be dead. But it doesn't happen. So count your blessings, I guess. Be the best way to put it. So here, this wave's in a really bad spot, but you have to back because you flashed. And that Zyra has kill threat. So, not good. Not good. So this MF's trying to push the wave back to you, but can actually use this as a wave management moment. So right here, we can, oh my God, can I go to manual camera, please? There we go. So if I'm this MF here, I don't actually want this wave to shove back to you. Right now, I want to back. Probably a little before this, actually. But by her pushing this back to you, you're going to get some of these creeps. But if she doesn't push this here, both of you are going to lose this wave. So it's net neutral, basically. And her pushing it back, like I said, you're going to get some of the creeps. So that means she's losing something. Like, her pushing this back will cost her some of these creeps. and you're going to get some of these creeps. But if she just backs here, both of you lose this whole thing, and then the lane is back to even. And that's really good for her because she's already ahead. But obviously that's not what's going to happen here because she's going to push it back, and you're going to get free gold that you shouldn't get. Okay, so she pushes that wave. She can't push this wave because you're here. And wow, she's so greedy. So she stays around with no health. Zyra flashes in place. I don't know, this is really bad from the MF. She really needs to back. But you guys really aren't playing aggressively enough to punish her, so I guess it's going both ways. Okay, well, as I say that, you guys make a play, so it is what it is. But she should have backed a long time ago. Because this is just bad. Because you're at a gold deficit, but an item advantage, because she's not willing to back. She's literally hard ending at this point. I mean, I don't understand. She just needs to recall. She's gonna miss so much. This MF is the example of what not to do when you play AD carry. So you're not playing this too badly, considering your Thresh isn't there. But you're still down 18 CS. Now, this time you should know that MF's backed, and I would assume you want to get in a recall here, so you should shove this wave. How much gold do you have? Yeah, you have enough for a Vamp Scepter. So, again, you just gotta spam spells on this wave, and you want it under tower. Maybe this Zyra won't pressure you at all? Oh, no, she's doing something. A little bit. Not doing a lot, but... So if you had pushed the earlier wave, you wouldn't have had to blow your heal. And you would have already gotten your reset in. Now you're the one at the item disadvantage, though, because you're not resetting. Wow. Well, once again, you get bailed out by them being bad. And that's really all there is to this. So here you get rooted and ignited. MF just decides that healing Zyra is a bad idea, and flashing on you is also a bad idea. I don't know why she decides that, because you're dead. You are dead. 100% dead here, if she just heals Zyra and flashes on you. Yeah. Yeah, you end up with a kill, but it's not due to you guys playing that well. It is due to them playing it very poorly. So here you just got back. So just chill. Just chill. You don't have to push this. Oh, you don't want to push this, honestly. Okay. So this is going to be a slow push because all those minions had like half health. And that's fine. So you're playing really, it's like offensive defense. That's the way I'm going to put it. Because you're playing on this bottom part of the lane, but you really want to be on this part of the lane. Because playing up here still means that MF can play down here. If you play up here, she really can't play out of the bush because she has a longer way to go down and you can just chase her down. Now, obviously, your Thresh is doing a pretty good job zoning too, and their Zyra is nowhere to be found. So, this doesn't really hurt you too much, but you would rather be playing up here as the AD carry because it's quicker to react. Like, if she steps up, you can punish faster. It's just a better spot to be. So you know where all of them are, except for Zyra. You don't really know where Zyra is. You can assume she's coming back to bot lane. I would hope so. It's a little bit of a waste on your dash. That's pretty bad. Like, there's no way you were gonna hit that full channel anyway. And on top of that, you just kind of wasted it. Didn't hit minions with it, didn't hit anything. Okay. So this goes horribly. Honestly? So, huh. This is... Alright, let me go back. Set it up so we can watch the whole thing. Let's watch it slowly. So you dash here. He hooks Syra. She misses the cocoon. And that's really all she wrote, because Elise didn't want to repel. Yeah, I don't think you could have played that one too much differently. Elise just, missed the cocoon on the stun target, and then, are you really telling me you guys didn't see her there? Or no way. No way she dodged that ward. Right? Maybe she did. No. No, she definitely did not. So your Thresh is just big dead. So you just gotta walk away. Just let him die. I don't know what this costs you, actually. Oh, it's gonna cost you your life. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. You just gotta walk away there. Let him die. Right, so back to the bot lane. Here, so you see Zyra, so you should know you're okay. A little slow. It might hurt you. Nope, you end up alright. You should probably react sooner when you see her, but you end up okay. Okay, you just kinda, I don't know if you underestimated the damage or what exactly. Oh, that is Zed. We don't want Zed. So yeah, you just get bopped. Now, I will tell you that dashing in like that, I mean, you were never going to win that because she had all her sums. But I will say that once you dash in, you just accept it. Like, if you're basically melee range with her and she beats you like that, just take it. Unless you're flashing onto like a teammate or something who's going to help you, don't waste your flash. Just die. Just let her have it cuz this goes as badly as it can for you. You lose your flash, she doesn't lose anything, and she kills you. Okay, I don't really like the stagger. I know it's going towards Zerk Greaves, but this does not appear to be a Zerk Greaves kind of game. This is a decently fed MF, and she's building lethality. So tabbies go a really long way this game. So yeah, she gets another kill here because she's fed. You guys just can't fight unless Thresh hits a hook. So, I mean, even though you dash that, that's a risky game you're playing. And there's no reward for it. I mean, what do you do if she does hit this root? Like, she roots you here, she puts down the 2 seeds, she Qs, she ults, you dash to the edge of her ult, get popped up in the air, and MF flash autos you and you die. And dodging it, you get half health. not not really a good thing to chance there. I mean, there's just no reason to. And then you end up losing heal here. Your Thresh gets absolutely deleted. So yeah, being bought here, pretty good. Just keep shoving though. Like, you know where everyone is, so you can use your abilities to shove, and you just want to get at the tower and then take the tower. Okay. So we keep pushing this tower, which is fine. You can take the next wave, because you still know where 4 of them are. Okay. And then you back. Solid. You have a ton of gold. Again, I don't like Desert Greaves, but is what it is. So the Zoe's trolling a little bit. You don't actually finish her there. That's wild. You kill her here, but you should have been dead before that. It's right here. She dodges the Q. I mean, stepping away from Zyra is not terrible, but I mean, she is just a support. Like, yeah, she's gonna do some damage, but I don't really know what you're running away from. Like, ends up being okay, but I mean, you lose your Thrash. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you just stay in that, maybe you W auto her and then R her. Take Grump, back, can buy a Kendall Gem. Okay. Okie dokie, that's good. Don't be so scared. That was like, I don't know, that was the deer in the headlights AD carry right there. Like right here, you're good. You don't have to fight this. So you dash out, and then you walk back towards the lantern, but then you don't grab it, and then you walk away from it. Like, don't do that. I mean, you had 2 ways out there. You could have dashed and kept walking, or you could have grabbed the lantern. Only way you die there is if you do that, and you dash and then say lantern and then say no and then die. Like, pick something, commit to it. So you go back mid, okay. So you walk into the Zoe sleep. Oh my god, you get saved by Zyra plants. That's wild. Very lucky. Hmm. Well, you have your dash. And you dash to get to her. And then here. Eh, eh. That is what it is. No matter where you went, you were still going to be in range, so you just had to dodge it. I can't really. I can give you tips for dodging, but that's just kind of how you play the game. So like right here, if you walk back up, like if you wiggle up here, she's gonna shoot it towards here. So if you wiggle up here and then go back down, she'll miss it every time. But that was just a case of dodge the skill shot, so nothing to really be upset about there. So you walk down. That's pretty good. I'm glad you didn't use your ulti this time. So don't be afraid to dash and hit the tower, because your passive does apply to towers. You can take like a short dash, and then W, and your E will basically be back up. So, okay, you guys go back bottom here. Okay, so I know we talked about this last time, but you're Eing into nothing here. If this lantern doesn't come down, there's no way you get here. So why are you dashing? You're like 1,000 range away. So this dash, I don't imagine it's gonna hurt you because she's already hooked. But your dash is on cooldown for no reason. So you get back to the lantern. You end up killing her, but if you had your dash there, you could have just dashed and autoed her. That one was just kind of silly. Because there is no way you were getting to that. You guys kill Kindred, because Kindred doesn't press R. Zed kills MF. And you end up getting wrecked by Zyra. Holy shit. So you get rapid fire. That's okay. So there you waste your ult. It's not really gonna be a huge deal in this next fight. I mean, your ult's not gonna do a lot for you here. I can promise you that. Because Kindred is mobile, and Zoe should never be in range to eat a full calling, so. So she's 4 and 12, friend. If she jumps at you like this, I mean, you can. I guess maybe you don't want to get chunked out, but there's no reason why you can't just Q auto, E auto, and then she has to pop her ulti. I mean, she's so weak. Like, that's insanity. So once again, you don't get punished nearly as hard as you should for this. So you don't actually know if anybody's in this bush. Now, if this Zoe is awake, she hits you with a sleepy trouble bubble right here. And I don't know. You may or may not die. Zoe's a very fun champion, so it might actually kill you. I don't know. But she doesn't do that, and she takes half your health with a Q. Good lord, they actually duo Baron. That's wild. So, wait. Alright, I understand that your Elise is AFK. But these jungle camps aren't moving. They don't go anywhere. So, go snag this cannon. And clear this wave. And then go get the camps. mean, it's great and all that you're getting the camps, but you clear the wave first. You actually end up losing the tower because of that. Not that you guys weren't going to lose that tower anyway, but it's silly to lose a tower for no reason. And here, this is... there's no reason for that. Like, you finally get the far side alteration. But I mean, right here, you know your Jax is here. Your Zed is back here. And what do you gain from checking this bush? If there's no one there, you put a ward in it. And if there are people here, then we're going to get the result that we get, which is you getting deleted. But there's really no reason to go over here. I mean, there's nothing in here that's worth your time. So Zed is sending their team on the ultimate goose chase. Alright, well, it's fun. Your release makes it back. Okay. Take the blue buff, smart. Try to get the lantern, can't get the lantern, feels bad, man. You guys end up getting the in-head. Nice. That Nasus is pretty beefy. Not beefy enough, but pretty beefy. Oh, I think Jax just killed himself. No, nice heal. Oh, why are we going so fast? Alright, well, that was way too fast for me. So, okay, lots of Zoe flashes. Fun champ. So they kill... Okay. Nice. You clean it up. You don't get hit by anything too big. So here you take the Wraiths. And then you go down here and take the other Wraiths. We can't slow it down because, I don't know, the spectate's pretty nice. Okay, so you guys put Kindred in the GA. You kind of use your ult on nothing, but it doesn't really matter. And, wow, that bubble didn't hit anybody, that's crazy. She one-shots, well, takes down a half health Elise. That's not great. So you guys end up going over. Nice. It's a good dash. Okay. So you sold your BF sword for a Last Whisper, which is fine. I don't think it's the wrong play because this Nasus is really beefy. But you need a red pot here, like an Elixir of Wrath. Like, you have 500 gold, 39 minutes in, you're approaching the last team fight. It's gotta be soon. And that Elixir makes a big difference. Full build or not, at this point in the game, you need to buy them. So you guys do the dragon, then the Baron, and does Zoe kill herself for no reason? Yes. Yes, she does. Okay, and that's probably the end of the game. Because Zoe suicided. Feels good. So here, just hit the towers. Just hit the towers. Towers. There are towers in front of you. My man, hit the structures. Alright, well, it's a win. And that's the biggest positive here. But, I don't know. We go back to the land phase. There were 2 times you should have died, and you didn't get punished for it. We go back. There was one other thing. I'm trying to think of what it was. I remember this bush got killed here. Hmm. Oh, yes. Dashes and commitment. So, like the time here when you dashed into MF and then tried to flash out, that was a bad play that you made worse. Because once you commit to the all in like that, just stick it out. I mean, good call, bad call, doesn't really matter. But you go again and then flashing out and then still dying, it's pretty awful as far as results are concerned. And then over here, when you tried to dash towards the Zoe, and there was just no way to get there besides the Thresh Lantern. But there were a lot of times this game where you used your dash and it was like you just weren't going to get anything from it. It was like when you dash, you should have some kind of goal in mind. Whether it's to dodge the skill or to get this quick auto attack off or even the CS. I mean, you can use the dash to get you in CS range. But you need to have some kind of objective when you're dashing because otherwise you're just going to waste it. And like up here, when you dashed for the Zoe, there was really no reason to because you saw that she had a flash. So no matter what happens, even if you somehow chunk her out, she's just going to flash away. So you let your Thresh hit the hook, and then you just kind of chill. I mean, you don't have to follow every hook. And obviously, like I said, I mean, you ended up dying here because dodge the skill shot, basically. But if you never put yourself in that position, you don't die. And it's not like it looked great to begin with, because you saw she had a flash. But, I don't know. This game was a case of you guys did not play better than them, but they did not punish you enough. So I don't know. It was a shaky game, but they happen to the best of us. So as long as we can pick out stuff to learn, it's all right.